We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Monday night. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. Here is the rookie out of Ole Miss. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. It's first down, and they'll run. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this, with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Go.
Now, Fields. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
He's going to look deep for Adams. And he will go all the way. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
First and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Right.
They'll give it to Harris again. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go, side. Side.
First down, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But
Here we go,
I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. Here comes the jet sweep. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, side. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Hey, can't. Medic. Go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Raiders will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. It's a first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He's going to run it. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. It's packaged. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
A give, and here comes Harris. Second and 7.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Fields. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one from 54 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll find his running back, White. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out, and the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, side. Side.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
And this is what you have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Back to throw is Fields. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Here we go. Good. Set high.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st down, it's White. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. He'll check this down to the running back. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
They put Adams in motion. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Here we go. Out, let's go. Hey, never mind, Monday. Hey, Chan. All right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
They go play action with Fields. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
4th down. Fields. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. Now a give on the ground, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They put Adams in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Good night.
Now Fields. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. And now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass set.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Good night.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
That one is caught by Quez Watkins. They get 16 on that connection. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go, son.
They run it over center with Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus and box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A first down throw for Fields. That's caught. Right side, it's Fryermuth. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give up the middle to Harris. Whoa. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal. He's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
To throw is Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Third and long. Back to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where...
go. All right.
Play action now for Fields. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Go.
Second down, it's Fields. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now on second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Hey, can. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
EQ. Here we go. No muss. All right.
Throwing now from the gun to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
A 2nd down throw for Fields. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Here we go. Good. It's all right.
1st down. Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, Fields. And more of the same. Another interception. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son. West right, sit. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Fields to throw for it. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will score. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, You just got to catch the ball.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On first down, they'll run it on the draw.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down each other point for point, but in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.